Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'm looking at Umbrella Academy Plan B, Issue 3. Okay, so this is Umbrella Academy Plan B, Issue 3. And I'm afraid to say, in the words of Lister from Red Dwarf, I am ungripped. I am completely ungripped. Um, yeah, it's just not being funny. I've same as every other issue. I've read this issue twice. It's become the slog, I'm afraid to say. I really love the Umbrella Academy as a concept. This one just seems to be lots of faffing about with not a lot happening, which I find quite disappointing. So we open up with he's going to detox and he goes with some ghosts because obviously you can see ghosts. Okay, great, fine. Um, I don't remember who this is. That doesn't help. Uh, she turns up to see her mum, she's been missing. Um, then we get two people here, the Persis Corporation, and they're talking about helping find the Umbrella Academy, and he's not going to do it, and all this kind of stuff. And he puts a mask on. I don't know who he is either. It's really gets really difficult to remember either remember who everyone is, or no one talks to anybody, says anybody by name, and the artwork is sometimes so loose that it's difficult to figure out who's who. Um, this guy here, obviously, is number 5. He's talking to a guy to help him kill Sparrow Academy. And it turns out that he is Artemis Calhoun is the rival to Hargreaves, and he's this guy's contact or employer or whatever, and he wants to set up a meeting with him to take down the Sparrow Academy. Okay, it's fine. And then we go back to her and her mother kind of says, right, yeah, we thought you'd gone missing. We've given this thing here, and it's signed by Hargreaves, had a coin in it. And we couldn't do much about figuring out what's going on. It's like, right, okay, great. What does that all mean? I don't know. Whatever. Then we cut to the TV and we see the Sparrow Academy on the TV, this guy here is called Lucifer Clark, or whatever it's called, and he's talking about the Sparrow Academy. It's like, oh yeah, some people are saying you're kind of a bit totalitarian, a bit over the top and oppressive, and it's like, oh yeah, we're only the people that are afraid of us are saying that. And you go, oh, okay, fair enough. And it's like, okay, so oh yeah, but obviously you've not got any problems. You're a good guy. And it's like, well, actually, let's see if you are. And he kind of mumbles out a load of stuff that he's done that's, kind of tars his image or whatever. And then we go back to uh, this chap. I can't remember his name. And apparently all the villains that are not being put into jail because he's going to being taken to this warehouse. And he's like, okay, what are you going to do? There's no bars in this place. It's like, okay, but you'll know if you go outside, the Sparrow Academy is just going to kill you. So you're better off here safe with me doing nothing than you are being out there being villainous and being killed by the academy. And it's like, okay, right. So we've got a plan. It's like, no, I've not really got a plan. What's going on? So right, okay, fine. And then Luther is out in space, um, and he's contacted by this guy who's sent Zero. And apparently there's a lot of stuff going on there, and he explains why he went off into space and all this kind of stuff as well. Um, and I don't know who Saint Zero is because I can't remember. And I don't know again. Means nothing. Um, and then they're on the ship, and it turns out that the ship belongs to Sparrow Academy lady, or at least the thing. But when she goes in there, this doctor dude's there, but the other two seem to just either hide or disappear. What I don't know what's going on with them. So they disappear. Um, and they kind of these two have a chat. This lady turns up. She goes off to spot her, and she goes back there, and there's some and he says party at the end with a little smile. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. Please, when you're writing stuff and two people come and talk to each other, can you not just have her say, "Hey Frank, how's it going?" rather than us remember who these people are? It's just crazy. it just drives me up the wall. It just seems to be that again the artwork is so loose. It reminds me of, I mean, is it Quentin Blake who did like all the Roald Dahl stuff back in back in the day? It's all very, very so loose that any character could effectively be any character with a different colour hair. And I just think the idea of like, why not just say, yeah, Frank, how's it going, Frank? Oh, it's a bit crazy. Why? Why not do that? It would help so much. There's so many characters in this and so many different organisations and they're all kind of feeding off each other. And nobody uses anybody's name and it's really annoys me. Um, so yeah, so really not enjoying this at all. I'm going to continue getting it because I've got every single Umbrella Academy series so far. And maybe once it's finished, and I went back and read it as a whole, possibly. And even, I suppose, if I could dig out my other Umbrella Academy issues, which would be more difficult than it would be, I might understand a little bit. But again, it was such a gap between this one and the last series, and the last series didn't really even fit the kind of fitting with this one. This is becoming a little bit of a slog to get through. So yeah, it's a shame, but there you go. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.